hard as the city side metro, huh? Reminds me of when I was starting out. I'd look for places like this. Set up a power bypass, jack in, essentially steal my way onto the net. Grab the riskiest gigs I could find, learning as I went. The hard way usually. But sometimes, a few times, I really pulled off coups.
Anything I'd find on BBS gossip feeds?
Biotechnica in 63 or 4. Fermentation facility in Oregon. Off the grid hack. Sound familiar?
No shit, Biotechnica. Enough to make even Bartmoss blush.
That paranoid clown? Please. Sure up I don't wind up packed in a fridge standing... who knows where.
I happen to know where. Garbage dump in the Badlands.
We figured it out.
A, is that updated because we did that mission?
Feels like it.
Right? Optional dialogue. Studded choker. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Yeah, I was like, should we follow? Should I turn around? Looks like, no downside to walking back a little bit. She's a voice in our head after all. Blood type A-. Splattered.
A negative?
Yes, A negative, that's correct. True, that is how you say it. It's rhesus negative. I'm not dumb. I know what it means. Fucking...
North California. Bear with the letters NC. Oh.
Activity detected in the lower levels, picking up murmuring and voices. No visuals.
Send drone is in.
Roger that. Drone sent.
Dennis, please report.
News of forces around 20. Clearance to eliminate.
Denied. We can't know if that's all of them. Don't want to risk a clash in low visibility. Call in the drones to wait further orders.
Copy that. Uh-huh. Okay, we have the opposition.
So from that map,
NorCal Armed Forces versus NUSA Forces.
yeah, so NUSA is almost all of the United States. And if I remember correctly, free states were
Arasaka.
Washington, Oregon, North California, and South California, and then Texas, and then the North and South Dakota.
So we saw a map in the beginning of the game, and I wish I took a picture of it. I don't know that it would be in a shard or anything we could actually look at here in the database. But yeah, it'd be interesting to you know, be able to look at the world map and actually see the visual for that again, since it was just on the screen. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's all of America. The Dakotas are on their own. Texas is on its own, and the West Coast is on its own.
Yeah, precisely.
Gotcha. Okay. That feels like something that's
so weird.
Not when you consider the most independent, you know, Texas and California being like, fuck off, we're on our own.
Yeah.
Is not weird to me at all. The Dakotas, I couldn't tell you why. I got no insight on that.
No offense, but who cares about the Dakotas?
The Dakotans do. You know, I don't know. But that's like, it's like, I don't know, would the Carolinians separate? You know? Is there some sort of like fucking United Carolina Pride that I'm not aware of?
Oh, you tripping.
old computer. Nah. If I saw the net, I'd be like, what the fuck? How is this online?
Yeah. Okay, this spot's coming along. We gonna get him or no?
We will, just not anytime soon.
Can't speed it up somehow? Forgot everything here taped up within an inch of its life, literally running out of options. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to shut down the worst ones and use their parts for others.
You mean you haven't been doing that already? Fuck, you're so... So you're just gonna wait until everything falls to fucking pieces?
Okay, all clear, boss. Oh, how's it going, hon?
Huge explosion a minute ago. Thought the building was gonna collapse.
Yeah, heard it here too while I wrote.
Think this is it? Like, war? For real?
Don't know. Let's not worry about it now, okay? I'll head up early and we'll figure out a plan.
Okay, that was the crosses. Hey, grab your shit and get the hell out of there. Go home. Out of Pacifica. Wherever. Things are about to go down. I don't mean some itty-bitty corpse scuffle. Bastards are going at it for real this time.
Okie dokie. I'll just close up shop and head out.
Sorry, did the big capital letters not make it clear? Don't close a fucking thing. Get your ass out of there right now.
Oh, okay.
Paulie, listen. If you need it, I got a basement and an Eddie fixed up some supplies. Eddie, as in a person, not money. Grab Anita and come over here.
Thanks, boss.
Clean this shit sty up. Choom, fucking clean this place up. No idea why you dragged all this junk in here, and you can bet I don't give a fuck about your might come in handy later bullshit. Some rusty torn off thingamawhatsits? Our job's to fucking guard the area, not open up the best little junk house in Pacifica. Come on, Choom. My dad was a hoarder and I'm getting flashbacks just looking at this fucking mess. Speaking of thingamawhatsits, apparently the super cult United Church that Shinzo Abe was a member of shut down. Officially,
no.
Japan ruled that, like, they have to get the fuck out.
No.
The doohickey led to the actual shutting down of the cult.
Oh, ain't that a bitch.
Elevator.
Ain't that a whatchamacallit?
I'll do the rest. You'll be in Dogtown in a minute. Try to steer clear of Hansen's goons.
Speaking of Kurt Hansen, what else do you know about him?
Hansen was an officer. Militech. Tail end of the Unification War, his unit was tasked with taking Night City. They managed to secure a foothold in the southmost pocket and stuck around.
Okay.
Refused to demobilize, lay down their weapons, found in Dogtown instead.
Traded one conflict for another, basically.
Hot or cold, no better way to make a buck than war.
Okay. So hold on. We just picked up a new journal, and I have to recap some of these new names that we're learning.
Hansen?
You take this one?
Right at the start of this design stage, I recommended reducing the number of parking spaces to improve the elevator functionality. The system we had to work on required more space to service a single spot. Since my proposal was rejected, the work lasted 11 weeks longer than originally planned, and we had to swap out several platforms that were damaged during testing. However, I can confirm that the parking garage is now functional and completely safe. I don't consider myself responsible for the delays or loss of equipment. The client's demands were impossible to meet in the given time frame and with the tools provided. I reported my concerns at the start of our work, and my team kept the standard, legally binding working hours. The project could not have been completed earlier.
Okay.
And that's some tech shit.
This is something from before, I think. Yeah. Okay. So... we got the president. We got the person who Songbird suspects is behind this. And those are the names that I would like to remember.
Scary ass elevator.
Oh, fuck that.
Kurt Hansen?
What's the name of the president?
The president I forgot, but it was definitely in that list. If
And Hansen was who we're just talking about. Is that the same person who's being suspected?
I think I just saw Kurt Hansen appear there on the list, so I was like, okay, that's the name. And
Rosalind Myers.
Rosalind Myers, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Songbird is there. Kurt Hansen's gonna be above there.
J.K.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Seeing a bit more than I expected there.
Yeah. And Midnight Storm.
Oh, we're learning a lot here. So he was working for the NUSA.
Okay. One sec. Before I go through this, there was Kurt Hansen, and then we just said
Rosalind Myers.
Myers. R.
Rosalind is not here.
No entry for her. Okay. S. Songbird. She's got her entry here.
Song So Me.
And then maybe President? No? Okay. I guess maybe perhaps a little bit later then.
Mayhaps.
All right. Cool. Chaotically, he's the leader of Barghest, liberating force that keeps the Dogtown free from NCPD jurisdiction. Okay.
So he was a part of the NUSA. He had a foothold in Night City, and then NUSA turned on him, and he was like, I'll just stay here and build a spot.
Yeah, you know what, let's just go over it. Most of the files on his military past were classified top secret following the end of the Unification War. Only top military execs and certain members of Congress in Washington have clearance to learn just who this former colonel truly is. Man who secured a foothold in the NUSA in Night City. A foothold for NUSA in Night City as part of Operation Midnight Storm, who then abandoned, after being abandoned by the Noose government at the war's end. What?
Abandoned.
Abandoned. Localization. Built from that foothold a new homeland for himself, all financed by smuggling and arms. Deals on a global scale. Okay, Zanzibar land. To some, he's a glorified gangster and a war profiteer. To others, a deserter and a terrorist. To others still, he's the charismatic leader of Barghest, a liberating force that keeps Dogtown free from NCPD jurisdiction and corporate influence. And that has turned the derelict district into a new home for so many without one. Kurt Hansen's a man of many faces, but if you ask Dogtown residents, most will say it's safer to keep your head down than to see any of them for yourself. Okay. So they're on their own. Through force, but he was abandoned by his government. So that's the reason why we got here. Okay. Song So Mi, codename Songbird, is a netrunner for the FIA. She said FIA before. Did we get the acronym on that?
I'm not sure.
All right. She started, like, I'm guessing it's like, you know, it's something intelligence agency. She started out as a freelance netrunner, taking on assignments and others dismissed, as well paying but suicidal. Meanwhile, before So-mi's eyes, corporate data fortresses opened without so much as a shove. She always worked solo and spent every eddy end earned on newer, better equipment and ever more extravagant means of entertainment. Quickly became a living legend in the trade. Although some didn't believe someone of her caliber could exist for long, if at all, the FIA believed. When Song took an oath of allegiance to the new United States and was given the operational nickname Songbird, the prototype technologies developed by the agency in strict secrecy from foreign governments, and sometimes from her own, were placed at her fingertips. Fingertips. In return, Songbird was forced to quickly learn two concepts that had been completely foreign to her until that point: following orders and playing as a team. The immunity of a government agent backed and protected by a powerful bureaucratic apparatus guaranteed Song would remain untouchable. From masking vehicle signatures at secret meetings between NUSA officials and military juntas in Central America, to obliterating the digital footprints of commandos that executed terrorists impersonating the Bartmoss Collective, Netwatch agents could only listen to the echoes of Songbird's footsteps in cyberspace. Echoes that suspiciously went quiet near the black wall. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, Federal Intelligence Agency. That makes sense. It's like the Central Bureau of Investigation.
Come on, lift. Use your legs.
Don't want to get a hernia.
Up the stairs, through storage. You should pop into the market.
This looks cool. You ever put on like an old pair of clothes and like find like old money in it?
That hasn't happened in years to me.
I put on some, I found some pants I used to own from a long time ago, and there was like a $2 bill inside.
A $2 bill?
Yeah,
Holy crap.
from like childhood. And I was like, holy shit. And then, I think...
Why do you still have these pants?
Well, I just, they were, I don't know, they were somewhere. And then that aside, I've got some like hand-me-downs, I think from like my dad or something, or like a box of his old shit. And there was not only $2 bills, there was a $1 bill. Ooh. A Canadian $1 bill, which is like insanely rare.
Yeah.
I held on to that for a while. In fact, I still have it somewhere.
Yeah, that's memorabilia.
Okay, I gotta remember to not just hold to pick up all. Awesome!
That happens.
Jawsome. Fuck yeah. Let's go! The game is fixed.
I'm not even surprised anymore.
It's so fixed, you guys.
Yeah. Well, I know what they say, don't fix what's not broken.
Well, I'm just happy this is on PS5 where it's as easy as that. You know, I don't have to worry about resolution changes while this bullshit works itself out.
Yeah. Jeez.
Because the PC recordings always get dicey. But is it actually glitching out, or is it is it just being fancy? I was about to say, don't automatically put shit in your pocket, because then I don't remember what I picked up. Let's go.
Now in Dogtown. Rule 1, no NCPD. Badges will get a bullet to the brain.
Okay.
Rule 2, no corpse. You're just not welcome. Rule 3,
X-Corp.
my people keep the peace in the district and ensure its security. They are the law. Follow the rules or face the consequences.
Got it.
I mean, on paper, that could be fine, as long as you're not adding rules 4 through 20 that are like, lick my boots, shine them up real nice, you know? But yeah, here, so quick hack components, we got a vest, and a progression shard.
Alright.
New blazer, visor, Netrunner helmet, ooh, that looks kind of cool.
Helps with your hacking.
I mean, I'd never get rid of my fro, but I would be curious to see what it looks like. 12% enemy quick hack upload time.
Whoa. Hurt me more.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool if you're going for like a wild build, you know? With the fro on is kind of cool too. Unfortunately, the hair has to get covered. But that little 2 seconds that you saw there, right? Yeah. That.
If only.
If only. No fun allowed. Ah. Yeah, none of the cool shit lets me actually like still keep my fro, so that's cool. Anyway, that crash was actually pretty useful because that's exactly what I wanted to do, is individually check. Oh, that's cool.
Extra limbs.
Like robo parts as like the gate to pass through, you know?
Safe area.
Yeah. This is Dogtown. Damn, this is like when you arrive at the Resistance in a movie, you know?
Mm-hmm.
When they go downstairs in Demolition Man.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, you think, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not quite Zion. It's Demolition Man. It's getting to that town in Fallout, right? In like episode 2 or 3 of Fallout where they get to the fucking camp.
Where can I get a rat burger?
3 seashell method.
Radical mods.
What happened to your
Never
face?
seen anything like that on a non-maelstromer.
You mean this? Ain't seen nothing yet. Check this out. Well, this shit here.
What happened? Some kind of accident?
There's a bunch of theories. Cyberpsychosis, childhood accident, mind blast, body dysmorphia. Take your pick.
Which one's the real one?
Whichever one's gonna land me a sale. Speaking of, how can I help?
Prime collection. You ain't scared something will go off on its own?
I'm jacked into all of them. Feedback loop, cohesive connections, and all that. Chill.
All of these are your peripheries? Not afraid of an overload?
Me? Afraid? No, wait. Maybe.
Oh my god, what a clown.
Don't want the gear to get cold now, do we? Hey, check out this bad boy. Rostovich DB2 Satara. Word is, this cube named Brick owned it.
Where'd you get that piece?
Hey, a good dealer never reveals their sources. I'm all about the lost, the found, and the taken. Make all your lethal dreams come true.
Yo, like any other shop would have been at this menu like 20 lines ago.
Yep.
You just hit that, hey, anything for sale? Yeah, sure. Boop.
Boop.
That's DLC money right
Welcome
there.
to Liberty.
Okay. Oh, his jaw is not on his face. And
That's weird.
damn it. There's something cool about, characters that can get like the robo jaw going. You know, the jaws, the Raiden, you can get that kind of like sick tech look.
Yeah.
But when nothing is there, it's massively fucking uncomfortable. That's body horror. You've got legendary weapons. Butcher's Cleaver. When your enemy is bleeding, Cleaver attacks faster and uses less stamina. I thought I was rich. That
is expensive.
That is a fucking sixth of my money.
Iconic.
Okay. Here's Errata.
Also expensive.
These are mission-gated iconics that I missed throughout the game. Oh. You had a chance to go get these for free during missions. Well, that makes sense. Okay.
Wait, you had these for free, but you missed them?
These were missed collectibles during missions. Yeah.
I see.
That's reasonable. Okay. Because, yeah, I mean, how you can't
Is that a lot, or is that a normal amount of missed items?
I don't know. But, like, we can't slow this thing down to a crawl by, you know, slow scanning every single corner for every single mission building to make sure you never miss a single thing. One time I walked out the door and it shut behind me.
Yeah.
And they were like, sorry, it's gone.
Yeah, true.
You know? In fact, that happened 3 times. It happened in the intro tutorial mission. It happened in the Ripper Doc mission. And then a third time. Yeah. Well, okay. I don't feel so bad about that then. That's very nice of them to provide the opportunity. I don't care too much for a power shotgun. A melee weapon is definitely my speed. Katana also my speed. But if I'm about to put on fucking arm ripper blades, though, you know, that might not need to be a thing. Anyway.
Wait, did it show death and taxes? Oh, okay, no, never mind. It's equipped.
That's currently equipped. It compares the thing of the category. So the gun that's equipped is death and taxes.
I thought the list said death and taxes quickly because you...
Yeah. Okay. So errata. Leap towards enemies, attack burning enemies, guarantees crit damage. Ah. Okay. Well, the sandy scalpel is actually better for my build right now, but I want the options. Damn, they're going to make me go fucking broke picking up these things. Order. Can be charged from hipfire. 66% vaporizes enemies in your path. Charging this weapon above 66% vaporizes any enemies in your path, leaving an EMP trail behind. Only for the brave of heart and the steel of nerves. Let me guess. If you go to 100, it's bad? No, it doesn't say anything about that. Okay.
You would hope it will tell you if it was bad, right?
No, it's just get your Star Wars reference in there, and you get max damage. Execute Order 66. Does it even look like a Star Wars weapon?
Meh.
Not that I'd be able to tell. Looks like a shotgun.
Maelstrom.
Doesn't look Star Wars at all, actually. Let's see. Satori. Iado is more than a martial art. It demands razor-sharp concentration and awareness of the here and now. Conscious action that finds its expression in lightning-quick technique and sword drawing. With this katana forged in the first half of the 20th century, formerly owned by Saburo Arasaka, no opponent will take you by surprise, and if they manage, they'll quickly regret it. Do I actually get Iado stance, Iajutsu slashing with this from Sheathed?
Yeah, it seems like it. Allows you to leap
from Sheathed? Let's go!
Quick attack. Quick draw attack. Inflicts bleeding.
Okay.
If somebody is already bleeding from Nehan, Satori will cause hemorrhaging. Drains enemy health and regenerates yours.
Okay. So no, you don't get to hold it sheathed as a new sword stance. However, you get to unsheath it which is, you know what, close enough for what that stance means usually, you know, from like that, because it's usually in reference to like, I get Virgil style, like always sheathed, unsheathing it and then putting it back in.
What is Nehan?
What is what?
What is Nehan? If the enemy is already affected by bleeding from Nehan, Satori will cause hemorrhaging instead.
Sounds like a different blade. Perhaps
Oh, it's the name of the knife.
a projectile, the throwing knife.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hemorrhaging. So this is actually a combo that works really well for me if we're talking throwing knife plus, yeah, a katana. Because I'm like, there's no way they'd give you a wakizashi. You know, that's not something. This is during the heist.
Nehan, the knife of Saburo's corpse. Okay.
So there's a combination of the two weapons together that you use. Sick. Is the cost always 110, or is it like to buy? Is it always 110 to buy a iconic?
99K.
Yeah, that's a little bit less. What's this one about? Problem solver. Moves all safety and reason by firing almost 1,000 rounds per minute. Holy shit. Attack speed.
Wow.
That's insanity. I just want to know what it sounds like, you know? Yeah. Fucking Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
When you fully rev up and bzz, bzz. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So I guess I'll pick up Satori. I'll pick up Errata. And probably this knife.
Cannot be thrown.
No. No. This is kind of like the machete. It's just it's a blade for up close only. Well, glad I saved up.
All gone.
I can sell more. I got shit to sell. No plans that I need here either, per se. Yeah. Could be some interesting guns. Ricochet technology. Okay. Did I look at this one? Lizzie. Fires burst. One fully charged. Extra round per shot. So a little 1-2 fire. Lady Vengeance style.
Description. May look like a toy, but it sure doesn't shoot like one.
Or color up. Cool. Lizzie's really good, yeah? How much is that? 100.
Used to be better.
Yeah, I'm not really shooting guns. I guess I could silence it with that one slot, but let me chill for now.
Get your ammo, assault rifles, tactical gear. Too tame? Let's scare what we got in the back.
Imogen. Heap.
We got small caliber, large
What'd you say?
caliber.
When you only meant well?
Of course you did.
What'd you say?
You've come to the right place.
It's all for the best.
NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes, who the fuck needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe as long as you abide by my rules. Sound fair to you? I thought so.
All right.
Yeah, that's on the surface level. It's always fine on the surface level. Yo, 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 it's your favorite Iron Girl here, coming at you with the latest and only the best in military iron. You would not believe how much gear I tested this past week, and even some from the one and only Tsunami. We love you, Tsunami.
All right, selling some shit, I guess.
Yeah. Time to dive in. Let's start with something special. I'm talking special, like Special Forces special. Not like, oh wow, so special. Nakota released their flagship sniper, the Osprey. If we want to get all technical with the price to quality analysis, my super specific conclusion is good shit that's expensive, but like not too expensive. It's not easy to find. Definitely more in common in military circles, but if you get your hands on one, you gotta try it out and squeeze out a few rounds. And if you actually buy one, then all your chooms will know that you may be a broke-ass bitch, but you ain't that broke. Oh, by the way, I literally took out a Nikola can at 400 yards, so yeah, that's the kind of iron we're talking. Highly effective, but no miracle worker. Your parents still won't love you. Okay, moving on to mid-range. We've got...
Seems like just like descriptions of weapon stuff. And,
Okay. Mm-hmm. I was told everything. So
you were told everything?
I was told check everything, do everything, Phantom Liberty, all of it, 100%. So I'm just being a little bit extra certain.
Okay. Yeah.
Kappa.
I would do like a quick scroll through and see if it looks relevant, and then go through it. From the start, I was like, "This looks like an ad."
I was given second guessing information on what would be a normal scan. So, but yes, okay. What language was that? Nina. Okay, so there we got you, and that is before even upgrading any of these things. Nehan. I'm gonna have to check if I have that. I must already, if it was from that mission.
It's your throwing knife.
Is it the one that's currently equipped? Nope, this is Headhunter. So, I'm going to have to go look in my inventory, in my stash, because it's not on my person right now.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm in the process of trying to say. And then there was Errata, which, leaping. All right. Damage per hit goes down to 106. Scalpel 133, and here 106 as well. But is this because it's a tier 5 plus? So to keep them competitive, I'm gonna have to upgrade these as well.
Smells delicious. Mouth's practically watering.
Explosion of taste.
Sauteed in butter. Best smell in the whole
Yeah, that's kind of broken.
Yeah, it's broken. It is very broken.
Can I get any good grub here?
You sure can, miss.
Garlic sauteed in butter is OP.
Yeah.
Fungi mystery bag.
Been making garlic confit at home.
Fancy.
Just buy like a huge bag of like garlic cloves, put them in oil, like olive oil, low temperature in the oven with like pepper and dried chili peppers and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. Peppercorn.
I admire, taking the time to make some good food. I just don't have that time ever. I'm always like, some other shit I got to do. I can't spend half an hour fucking putting this together or an hour prepping whatever I got. I'm like, nah.
Let's see.
Low priority, unfortunately. It's just, there's always some other shit.
What? Hold on, Dee. Girl, the biz I just closed? Gonna be home for a while. Sheesh, don't rub it in. What can I say? Grab some worthless scrap, found a gong buyer, seal the deal, and that's that. Show me the IDs. The cred is on its way as we speak. Mm-hmm. Good luck. I mean, congrats.
Heard wild stories about this place. Among vendors in Kabuki, it's downright legend. Seems the legend's true.
Stalls here? Just the tip of a mammoth iceberg. Dive deeper and you'll find a truth that's much darker, even downright disgusting. The heavy stuff, biggest deals, take place behind closed doors. Dogtown stadiums where the right buyers meet the right sellers.
Pretty populated for
This is Kurt Hansen. If you're hearing this,
an off the grid. Well, not off the grid, but
NCPD,
self-governed
gang wars, not in Dogtown.
area.
Taxes, who the fuck needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe as long as you abide by my
I have a pretty actually important question. I'm thinking, what is the population of Night City? Like,
question.
what? Like, actually, now that we're starting to think about these things, what do we even know here? That seems like it would be a database entry. World. Oh. 6 to 7 million. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Compact car show. Let's go.
Like the cars that
Hey,
don't even
wrong
look
way.
like cars because all the windows are covered because it's all screen. Like that's the future car shit that I think that's awesome. That's cool. The less it looks like a real car, the cooler it looks to me.
Supplied those filters, no problem.
Nice.
Would have been too damn easy.
And you could have brought the Eddies. You'd have your filters instead of a fucking leak.
Listen, Mamacita, it seeped into the tank already, okay? If one of Hansen's dogs find out, I guarantee they'll string us both up.
Fine. My place in an hour or so. Lend you the gear, see who's free.
You're going the wrong way, but we've programmed all kinds of interactions for you. Yeah. I'm guessing if they modeled these things, then they must be more than just assets. They must be things you can acquire.